recording.
It doesn't.
I never turn down the gains.
Oi, muscle joke.
Sorry, did you say tricep?
Sorry.
Try this set.
No.
Try these guys. Oh, you would bring a ticket to the gun show, alright?
Very nice.
Triple
I
flinches.
flinched.
Just remembered all of us fucking being dickheads doing that in the kitchen for
that's
fucking ages.
We did
And all the girls just like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, because we're all sitting around just like nonsensical. Yeah.
Stupid bitches. No, it was like all the guys as well. It wasn't just like us, like four. It
No,
was
it
like
was
everyone
all
in the
guys.
kitchen.
Yeah.
We all were in on the joke. We're like, ooh,
Did Alex Lynn come out?
No.
No, he was
He drove
driving.
us out. Do you remember
Did
that?
he drive you guys out?
George told me. Thanks, George.
You don't remember that.
No, I don't. I don't remember us taking the fucking photo for Instagram.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that photo.
Me
I
and
have a
I
picture
remember
of...
being in the car with David, but that was just after I'd like TC'd with the spin.
the spin
And
tee.
yeah, spin tee.
The fable.
The
You guys know
TC,
Ninjago? I was doing spin jitsu.
Oh, piss started.
And I was just sitting there like for the first half of it, trying not to puke in a car, and then like for the rest, I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. But I was.
Me too. I was.
Alright,
Let's eat.
should we get this show on the road?
Yeah, we don't want to
Alright.
elongate this anymore. Let's do it.
Hey guys, welcome to Spoilers Please, a podcast in which three friends come together and talk about movies that we haven't seen. I'm Bailey Lancaster, and to my left is...
Sorry, Jackson Pereira.
And to his left is...
Ah, Tom Vaness.
You had so many chances to drink and you chose right now.
You had to. He had to do it.
You know we had to do it to him. Alright, we're here to talk Spoilers Please this week, the show that we do. But first of all, I'm here to call Burns out on something stupid that he said last week. So this week we're watching Burns and Jackson, what's your fucking name? Jackson watched Borat for me because I've never seen it before. And we were talking about Sacha Baron Cohen, and Tom thought Sacha Baron Cohen and the YouTuber Kasim G were the same person, to which I swiftly called you out in the middle of the shot.
Yes, no, he did call me out. What I was thinking was Ali G.
You're thinking of Ali G.
I was thinking Ali G was Kasim G. I was actually comparing Ali G and Kasim G together, getting them mixed up.
Yeah,
What
but
about
I
Kenny
showed
G?
you... Loggins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled up a picture of both and I showed it to you and you went, yeah, they're the same person. I was like, no, they're not. Anywho, moving right along. I'm starting
This week's stuff.
thing.
And Jackson and I watched Borat.
Yes.
Or, as the full title is, Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan.
I'm still blown away that there is a full title.
Not just Borat.
Not just Borat, like that's wild to me.
Yeah. So,
Um,
you got a little bit to go on, I guess.
So do y'all have...
Mostly just the title is what's getting you.
Yeah, but do you have any other stats for me, like the stats that we usually do every week?
That
That I
not
haven't
on me.
pulled up because I didn't
I
want
think
to
it's
spoil it?
produced
I
by
feel like
Sacha
you could have
Baron
been
Cohen.
better prepared.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think I was very prepared for
Does
this.
anyone have their phone nearby at all?
Excuse me, I'm just going to sneak over on my little exercise ball to my phone.
I decided not to pull it up on my computer because I didn't want to cheat. But then I realised
I've got this. I've got this.
J-Dot's all over
That's
it.
not words.
That's not Borat at all.
There we
Okay.
are.
Alrighty.
Okay,
Hit me.
you got it first.
This movie
Mhm.
got a 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb, and it got a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Also,
okay.
the most searched thing besides Borat, when you search Borat, is what religion is Borat?
What religion is Borat? Actually, that's a
Can I
spoiler,
please
probably.
can I go by that Borat religion?
Yeah, can I hail
I
to
need
that?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that? How do I worship Borat?
Hey Siri, how do I worship Borat?
This is a 2006 British American film, and the genre is mockumentary comedy.
Yeah. So it's produced by Sacha Baron Cohen, who also plays Borat. Blah,
Wait,
blah.
mockumentary?
Yeah, it's a mockumentary.
What the fuck?
It's a mockumentary.
I didn't know that.
And it's directed by Larry Charles. Don't know who that is.
Oh yeah.
But I said I didn't know who it was.
Like
but I
Ray
don't.
Charles?
Yeah.
His
I'm
brother.
sorry.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry, go on.
What
He's
do you got?
losing it.
just this. I can't believe we're about to watch this movie.
Yeah, this movie's great
So,
on many levels.
understarring, it only has Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, is
Doesn't-
he the
doesn't-
only
It has no one else.
No one else.
What? Are
It's
you for
only
real?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Are you for real?
No, there's loads of people in this
Oh,
movie.
okay.
but they
It
just
had an $18 million budget.
That's a lot
really
of dollars.
no, that's not a lot. Wait, actually, that is a lot for what this movie is. Like thinking about $18 million for this. Really?
Wow, your reactions are really giving me a lot to go on, actually.
Okay, well, then I'll take away a question from you.
No.
Okay, well, fine. Ask questions then. Let's go.
Okay.
Questions,
Huh?
please.
So it's a mockumentary,
Yep.
apparently.
It's very good.
Does that mean that, like, he does skits and, like, there's real life people that are, like, not in
well,
on the
yeah,
show?
actually.
There are
is-
real life
is-
people
Yeah,
in
there
it.
are real life people in this.
Oh.
And he does do some skits.
There's
yes.
no CGI.
No CGI, no.
Oh,
It's all real. It's not clickbait.
Nah, screw this.
It's real. It really happened.
Borat's real and he tried to come to America.
Professional filmmakers hate this.
Not clickbait.
Okay, so that's my first one.
Yep.
My second one is... Does he... he's a very, like, good-looking man. Is the thing.
Very.
Does he really like his country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to his detriment?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Also, my third one. Is Kazakhstan a real place?
I better look that up right now.
I
Is
actually
it a
think
real
it is.
place?
Yeah, I think it is.
Huh.
Let's find
I
out.
don't know,
Let's
because,
find
like,
it out.
this movie, like, just makes it seem like Kazakhstan is not a real place.
Okay, interesting.
It is
Yeah.
100% a real place.
Whoa.
Okay, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
Uh,
100% real. Not fake, not
It's
clickbait.
in-
Kazakhstan is real, and it tried to
Kazakhstan is
come to America.
Kazakhstan is the dominant nation of Central Asia economically,
Really?
generating 60% of the region's GDP, primarily through its oil gas industry.
Oh.
Holy crap!
I had no idea.
Okay,
They're a powerhouse.
the only thing I know about this movie is the obvious jokes of, like, hey, I'm in a mankini at my wife, and that's pretty much all I know.
Yeah.
So I'm about to hit you with that. Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan is a film starring Sacha Baron Cohen, and it is about a gentleman named Borat.
Mm-hmm.
Who...
Spot on.
Thank you. Full stop. How'd I go?
Yep, good.
Roll
And
those
he...
heckin' credits.
And and he comes to America with nothing but the clothes on his back and the suitcase he has there and the flag, and he comes on a research mission, much like, remember in E.T.?
Yeah.
How you guys
He's a
told me
botanist,
how he's a
except
botanist?
Borat's not a botanist.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Borat is a botanist, and he's
Oh,
also
Botanist.
yeah, he's a
Sorry, bad.
we're gonna blow past that.
Jackson Pereira signing off.
Hey,
Jackson
George,
just,
edit.
Jackson
please.
just left the room. No, he's a botanist, much like E.T., and he's also an alien, much like E.T. This is actually an E.T. sequel. Cue X-Files music.
His name should actually be Borat.
Huh?
Borat?
Yeah. That,
E.T.
yeah.
Okay,
Or-
get it?
Okay.
Borat?
Yeah. Like,
need to
E.T.
go
stands for
now.
extraterrestrial,
I'm sorry.
but the BOR stands for beautiful or religious extraterrestrial. He's one or the other.
Ah, okay.
Do
you
you ever
gotta
find out?
decide that.
What's that?
Do you ever find
It's
out?
kind of ambiguous. It's like the end of Inception.
Oh, okay. Like,
So-
yeah.
Yeah. So he comes to Earth, I'm doing air quotes,
Mm-hmm.
as a botanist, and in that bag he actually has a lot of ETs.
Smaller ETs.
His baby ETs. And he's going to plant... They're actually ET seeds. He's going to plant ET seeds in America, because America has the best soil for ET growth.
Yeah.
Which is why in the original ET goes to America. His original plan is to actually plant more. Sorry, she. Did I say ET? ET was a she, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your ET was a she.
Yeah, the real ET.
So wait, is this following on from your ET adaptation?
Oh,
or
yeah,
the real
yeah.
ET?
No, this is
So,
following
do
on
we
from
still
that.
have that crazy alcoholic raging cigarette
I turn
puffing
people into whiskey.
psychopath
ET.
Well,
who
this is...
corrupted a poor 6-year-old child and killed her family? Are we going with that version of ET today?
Yeah, the real one.
Oh,
And so, you thought you were out, but I pulled you back in, boys. And
One
so
way
this...
in, no way out.
And so this takes place roughly 30 years later. And you see, it's really cool because they do nice little throwbacks in that he actually meets the girl from the first E.T.
Oh. Is that where the quote "my wife" comes from?
Yeah, because they get married, and he goes, my wife, and then
How old is she?
well,
She's
she's
30,
like
she's like
36.
36 at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's not
oh,
sex.
oh, that's fucked.
Sorry.
Bad.
No, you didn't specify.
Yes, I did. I said 30 years
I
later.
said this is 30
You
years after.
actually, yes, you did. I wasn't listening to you at all.
And so he marries her, and he goes,
Says a lot.
and he goes, my wife, and then they live a happily life. The reason he gets married to her is because she actually has like, what's a lot of land? Like 2 acres?
No.
What's a
Go with like 100 acres is a fair.
Oh,
Like the 100 Acre Woods.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say that. She actually owns the 100 Acre Woods.
Yeah, from the AML novels.
Yep. And so he wants to get married to her so he can have. I don't know what you're talking about. What's that?
What are you talking about?
What's
100
that?
Acre Woods. It's from Winnie the Pooh.
What?
Oh yeah.
And it's
Sorry.
by A.A. Milne.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I didn't know who
Milner.
it was
Sorry,
by.
Milner.
I thought Christopher wrote the books. I thought it was
Christopher?
a true story.
Christopher is like a character based on A.A. Milne's son.
Oh, I thought it was a true story.
Yeah. He's
And-
actually schizophrenic.
Oh,
And they're all just
shit.
imaginations of different sins.
I'm sorry,
Sins,
A.A.
or,
Milner.
like mental disorders.
Yeah, like 7.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Winnie the Pooh's gluttonous.
Yeah.
oh, true.
Yeah. The Owl's narcissist.
Oh, that's not a 7 deadly sin.
He or
Well,
a
it's, not,
sloth.
it's like the different mental diseases. What I was meant to say. Sorry.
Okay. Let's. Okay.
Tangent. Sorry.
Okay. And so he wants to marry into the 100 Acre Woods. Burns almost died.
Wants to marry.
Fucking Christ.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Whoops.
I'm not even drinking this podcast.
No one.
So he wants to marry into the 100 Acre Woods so he could plant roughly 200 ETs.
Wow, it takes half an acre.
Is that how big's an acre? Is it that okay?
Pretty big.
200,000.
Sure.
Okay.
That's better.
200,000. He wants to plant 200,000 on the dot. And the way he does this, his planting rituals, he gets into the the green mankini.
Oh yeah.
He gets into that and he sprays it out of his. He has like a hose.
Okay.
He has like a kind of like
Yeah.
those like backpack like kind of.
Oh yeah, like
that they do
like
weed whackers.
poison and
Yeah.
stuff, and lantana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think I was gonna say? Would you?
Nothing. it's
Where
fine.
do you think
Just
he was
move
gonna
on.
spray it from?
His butt.
And so he's spraying it, and you remember how I told you how the girl ET had a superpower that you loved so much?
Yeah.
Well, he also has a superpower. Do you want to know what it is?
What is it?
It's called. See how he has a moustache?
Mhm.
It's called moustache transmutation. He can turn anything into facial hair.
I'm sorry.
It's like the whiskey drink.
It's like the whiskey drink, but it's.
Wait, can we just clarify for our
What?
what's that for our canon that the whiskey that is turned into is $14.95?
Which is the good type of
Oh,
whiskey.
no. It's not. It's not.
So he turns people into facial hair, or just things in general. He just turns things into facial hair, which is a very horny ability. And so he's spraying these things all over the 100 Acre Woods, and his wife, whose name is Phyllis, I think it was Phyllis.
Yeah.
I think it was Phyllis.
Yeah.
It was fools.
She's like, "What are you doing, honey?" And he's like, "Just."
No, you gotta do the voice.
She didn't. Oh, that's right, I do. She's like, well, this is 30 years later, so she's fucked up. So she's like, hey, what are you? She's also weird. She's got the same voice as E.T.
Yeah.
No, she's like, hey, what are you doing with that big long spray thing? Nice booty. And he's like, hey, my wife, go back inside. Very horny, baby.
That's not.
And she's like, oh, okay. And she goes back inside. Just like months go by, and he's just doing this every day. And she's like, hey, Borat, hey Borat, what's the deal? And he really gets pissed off with her. And one day he just cracks it, and he goes, my wife, you're being very annoying, baby. And because remember how the other ET sneezed? And
Oh,
he sneezes by accident. He turns her into just a big lump of facial hair.
What a first... Oh, that's a fate worse than death.
It's a fate worse than death because she's still conscious in there.
She's
But
conscious
she can't
facial
do
hair.
anything.
That's a bit of a...
Hairy situation.
Hey, bit over. We're done. Hey, Jackson, you watched a movie. You watched it, actually.
So yeah, it's like in Get Out where he gets put into like the hideout.
Hey,
vibe place.
haven't seen it yet.
Oh, sorry. So she's still alive, and he's like, "Oh, my wife." So he burns her. Do you know how easy it is to burn hair?
Very.
Yeah. So he burns her.
Yes.
And he scatters her to the 100 Acre Woods, which actually increases the growing time of the ETs. Yeah.
Burnt hair.
Burnt hair. Yeah, it's weird. And so he goes, "Huh, that's pretty cool." So he goes around, and then like the third act of the movie is him just murdering people. Like he's just murdering people. He's just turning them into hair, and he's burning them alive, and he's sprinkling them everywhere. And then the movie ends. Okay, I've been speaking very disjointed because Birds keeps giving me a look, and I don't know what.
I'm trying to figure it out as well.
What?
Nothing. See ya.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
Sorry,
about?
nothing.
Hair. Because I've got hair?
Oh, yeah!
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Find out next week on Spoilers, please.
What?
Yep.
What?
Continue on.
What do you mean?
That's it. I'll call it out in a month's
Okay
time.
then. Alright, well I'll see you next week. And so he turns people into hair, burns them, scatters them, grows 200,000 ETs roughly, and they take over the Earth. And it leads
And
up...
they rule a botanist colony
And
on Earth.
They actually don't take over the Earth. It sets it up to a sequel, which I think I actually scheduled for a few weeks' time. So I'll pick you up on E.T. Part 3 in a few weeks' time. So that was me, Bailey, doing Borat. What did I do good?
Nothing. There was nothing good about that. Look, the only thing he really got right about that was the fact that Borat comes to America.
And his name is Borat.
And his name is Borat.
What about my wife?
And he got my wife right.
Yes.
In a very way that he says my wife.
Yeah.
What about the Man King? I got that right.
Yeah, you got that right too.
Yes. Facial hair? Got that right?
You got that right, yeah. But not the transmutation. Cool. Borat is about a news presenter named Borat Shkvikiv.
Yeah,
Or
I don't know how
thereabouts.
to say
I
it.
can get it.
No, it's weird. It's weird to say it.
Is it?
Yeah. And he comes to America to learn about America to make glorious benefit, great glorious nation of Kazakhstan.
Was that like the name of the TV show or something?
No, that's just what he goes there for. The government says you need to go to America and research it to make Kazakhstan better.
Oh, make Kazakhstan great again.
Yeah, glorious nation of Kazakhstan.
Sorry.
So he needs to make it better. So he goes there and he has a series of adventures and all goofy comedy skits. Very funny. I have a very funny quote from it. Fuck you is Uzbekistan. Because they explain the geography of where Kazakhstan is in relation to everywhere else.
Yeah.
And there's Uzbekistan, which they fucking hate. They hate Uzbekistan.
I hate
He
it.
drives past the Uzbekistan embassy. He goes, he's got a milk van or whatever. He goes, hey, fuck you, Uzbekistan.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, that's just that good bit that they have in there. And he also gets into a naked fight with his producer.
Oh.
That was filth.
That was very
That was
filthy.
absolutely
That was
filth.
very disgusting, and I hate that.
That
scene
is the
with all
most
my
body
hate.
hair I ever need to see.
Oh. So it was kind of right with the body hair part.
Yeah. It was bad. It was a bad scene. I really wanted that scrubbed from my mind.
There was a couple of interesting bits
Mm-hmm.
in this film that particularly resonated with me. Obviously, being in America,
It resonated with you.
really
Yeah, in what way? Can you tell me?
touched me deep.
Here we go.
So,
Just do 2 bits, please.
obviously, he's got to...
2 quick bits.
You're actually making it slower. So, this has done the rounds on Facebook recently, actually.
Great.
A video of Borat doing an interview with a group of feminists.
Oh, fuck on this.
He did an interview. He went to like this feminist.
This is early during the feminist movement. Like,
Yeah,
like
and-
it was popular. Like it was big,
so
but this
like
is
in
like
the
now it's
1600s.
like blown up in like the recent like decade.
Yeah.
Like it was.
These
this
were kind of early feminists, and he they obviously knew that that the actor was doing a bit, but they weren't actors or anything. they were interviewing real people
Yeah.
and just said some horrific shit.
It was real bad, like real offensive.
Oh,
Just
Real bad.
that sounds bad then.
Yeah. It was bad, but like at the time it was funny.
at the time, it was funny. Having to watch it again,
Thinking like, wow.
I really struggled with it.
Don't you
Yeah.
hate that when a movie does something?
I'm glad the scene is like kind of like just that little tiny bit. It's that little,
Don't-
Yeah, it's a very small bit.
but like now, like back then, it would have been funny. You'd be like, ha 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 ha, that's funny. Now that it's blown up so much, and like people get really offended by it, like this
Also,
show.
the fact that people are actually realizing that it's a movement. It's
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
a bunch of crazy ladies.
Don't you hate it when things do things that aren't actually that funny?
Yep.
I hate that.
But in Backlash, at the time, it was funny.
Yeah, but it's not.
But in hindsight,
Yeah.
it wasn't very funny.
Okay, so ratings. How did they go?
So it did get it got a 7.3 on IMDb. So I'll give you 0.69
What?
on
Just
IMDb.
Very nice.
what do I get?
You get 43 states out of 50 on the American flag.
That's pretty good.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Wait, what
So that
7 don't I get? Name 7 states right now, Burns. Go.
Massachusetts,
Ohio.
Carolina.
Not him, not you.
Sorry, dude.
Hawaii,
Oh.
Ohio,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
Texas,
Come on.
Florida.
Yep. 2 more. Come on. It's so easy.
Nope, I don't.
There's
know.
roughly 50 states that you can pick from.
I need
Canada, idiot.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, damn it! I forgot.
Canada, Mexico.
Oh,
Go.
Canada, my Canada.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Who's got next? Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay, you go next.
Okay.
Jackson and I watched a movie called Dazed and Confused, a 1993 film starring
Starring-
Jason London, Wiley Wiggins, and Matthew McConaughey. Are you guys going to do that dumb thing? What did you do? Where you go?
Alright.
Yep, that one. I'm so glad you guys did that.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, besides.
It was directed by a gentleman called Richard Linklater.
Linklater.
Hey,
Linklater.
It was in 1993,
Mm-hmm.
but it was set in 1976.
We have 2 movies set in 1976 this week.
Yeah.
The other being
Yeah.
Rush.
Yeah.
Which one would you prefer me to look at?
Probably that one. That was pretty good. I think.
That's pretty darn...
So who are all these characters?
We're not telling
my
you
three-
that.
Not the characters, but the actors. Can you point them to me and tell me who they are?
You've got Jason London top left.
Yep.
Let's press that button, Bailey.
That's about all I've got for you there.
Yeah. Also, Ben Affleck's in this.
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Really young Batfleck.
Yeah,
Oh
Batfleck.
wow, it's a
It
young
was
Baffleck.
like baffling how Batfleck he
Nice.
was young.
Nice.
Damn it!
Well, it was like 24, almost 25 years ago.
Mm.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
I got that right. 7.7 on IMDb.
Okay.
And
Oh, I just
It's like a-
realized who that is. Go back up.
it's a comedy / coming of age. Milia Jovovich. Who's that?
Isn't she the chick from Resident Evil?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Is she?
I
I
think
think she is.
if you like the bottom right hand corner girl.
she is
if-
too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know who
Yeah.
she is. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's Sarah Connor, am I right?
Yeah,
Haha.
Sarah Connor.
Resident Evil.
Resident
Hell yeah,
Evil.
dude.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
What questions you got for these boys?
Is this a stoner comedy?
Yeah, kind of like stoner. I just told you stoner /
Oh, sorry, I
comedy
didn't hear that
/
part.
coming of age.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy. Oh boy.
Hmm.
So these are all high school students on their last day of school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a question.
that-
That's written there.
Sorry. Vegetable lasagna thoughts?
Oh, we're doing this again.
I'm sorry, I don't have any questions.
You don't have
really.
any questions.
Well,
I mean, if you want vegetable lasagna, thoughts,
it's
question
just
mark
really
your
for me to
question.
buy time while I think of another question that can
Okay.
really help me.
Well, vegetable lasagna.
We had hikaru for dinner tonight. It was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was
I
pretty
enjoyed my sushi and gyoza.
good. Okay, cool. Nice. Do they get really drunk and forget everything that happens?
Yeah.
Nah. They get drunk, but they don't get.
Oh, so it's
that.
not like that dude who wears my car. You don't know what happened.
Or the movie The Hangover and The Hangover 2 and The Hangover 3. It's not like those ones.
It's not like those at all. Do they get high and forget?
Yeah, dude. Why do you think it's called Dazed Confused? Why
Oh,
do
yeah.
you think the
Got
slogan
it.
was
Finally got it.
watch it with the bud. Get
No thanks.
like weed.
I'm okay.
Get weeded up.
Get weeded up when you
Brother.
watch this movie.
No, thank you.
Yeah, so you are ready to talk about what the heck this movie's about, so please, I'm not going to do Hit Me With Your Best Shot, I'm going to do Come On Baby instead.
What's that from?
I don't know. Come on. There you go. Final, King of Fighters. Go. That's my pop culture.
Okay, so this movie's about some high school students who just finished school.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a time they'd never forget if only they could remember.
You're just reading it.
Yeah,
You're just reading the poster.
They decide, hey, we're gonna have a huge just stone session and we're gonna get real high,
Yeah.
like just to celebrate finishing school. So they do that. They hotbox this dude's mum's car. It's a station wagon. It's like an old station wagon from like 1976, where they look like it in the day.
Yeah.
And it's like that bad paint job wood panels, but no, it's like Sandman. It's just like this, like the real nice car.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah,
it's
nice.
old and not redone up, but it's got like
Okay.
wood panels. It's orange
Okay, so-
with wood panels.
Okay, so there's wood panels, is what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the outside.
Sorry, I just couldn't. Yeah.
Like, you know that car in that 70s show?
Yeah, the one with the wood panels.
Yeah, it's Red's car. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like that car.
Hey, go break my foot off in your ass.
That's Red. That's Red.
That's how it
Yeah.
sounds.
Was the car red or was it orange?
No, it's orange. Red's the character.
Oh,
in...
sorry.
See, okay.
You
So it's
got
like
me
it's that car. Okay.
Okay, is this?
Yeah.
And
okay.
they hotbox it real bad, like
Nice.
so badly hotboxed, like it's hotter than the sun in there.
Wait. Did they do it?
Hmm?
Did they do it?
Yeah.
Did they do it?
Yeah, the bud.
What about that?
Four-
That crack pipe.
That devil's cabbage. Don't do drugs, kids.
4 p.m. 20 minutes past that time.
Yep, that bad stuff. They do it in that car. That car gets destroyed pretty much. Like they have like weed smoke coming out the exhaust. Like
Whoa.
Wait, the car was smoking weed as well?
yeah, like it got in the engine bay and it's like coming out the exhaust when he starts it up.
Shit.
This
Yeah.
is how drugs works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never.
It was bad. Okay, that's all we need to know. They got really bad. They got
Bad
really high,
drugs.
and they just go, "Let's go do stuff," and they went and did stuff.
Oh shit.
Then they wake up and they have to retrace their steps, like in The Hangover.
The film.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
I said that this wasn't like at all.
shit, damn it. Okay.
No,
so
keep going.
Anyway, so they do that, but they do it in an unconventional way, not like The Hangover. But they do retrace their steps though. So there's like The Hangover. And
okay.
they wake up with Matthew McConaughey
Oh.
in
That's
a
right.
lying. Hey.
Yeah,
That
that
sounds
is-
horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like they're fully clothed. They're all in the, but they wake up in a
Oh.
basement.
Huh?
Like it's just some random person's basement that they've broken into, and it's got Matthew McConaughey in it because he helped break in with them. And they go, "Hey, what the hell happened?" And he wakes up, and goes, "All right, sit down for this story."
So this
And he
is.
smacks the table, and goes, "This is what happened last night. We all got really high. You came and found me, and I was like, all right. Good night ahead, boys.
Good night. What?
Good night ahead.
Good night ahead.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
good night. It's coming your way. It's
Right.
that one." And so they went and had a great night. Like it was wild. Like Matthew McConaughey graduated from the high school they went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
Oh, this is like old washed up McConaughey.
Yeah, it's like
So-
37-year-old McConaughey. And
Even
it's like,
though in 1993 he wasn't that old, that's kind of interesting. The work they do with makeup is absolutely phenomenal.
yeah, it was in 1993. They had technology. They did this.
So you're telling me that he is
37.
in his? I think you're 18 when you graduate in America.
He's 38.
I mean, I don't mean to split hairs, but I'm gonna fucking split
He was
hairs.
38.
Thank you.
And then he got. They said, "Okay, this is what happened on this night. We went to some bars, and I got you guys in. It was fine. We didn't drink any alcohol. We just went there for the atmosphere because
Yeah.
we were cool.
Just chill.
But then they threw you out because they found that you did the devil's cabbage.
Oh,
Bad for you. And then they kicked you out and said, "Sorry, you can't be here anymore." But then there's an interruption. There's someone coming down the steps, and it's Ben Affleck's real life mother.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. It's Ben Affleck's real life mother.
Real life
Who
mother.
comes down the steps, is going to sweep out the basement, finds all these kids, and goes, "Oh, you darn kids breaking into my house!" And then goes and chasing them off with the broom, and they run out the garage.
Oh.
Yeah. And so they start chasing them out, and then Ben Affleck comes down the stairs, like real young and stuff, and goes, oh boy, Mark, what happened down here? He said, nothing, go back to your Batman training. And then...
He's been training for Batman for 24 years.
Yeah, he's training for the role of Batman. Because it is Ben Affleck in this movie.
Oh shit.
So he's training to be an actor, but his mum's grooming him to be Batman.
His mum's grooming him to be Batman?
That's probably the creepiest...
She has to die in order for that to happen.
She's getting there.
Yeah, she's getting there. Hey, Burns, I love you very much, and that's probably the creepiest thing I've ever heard you fucking say.
That's horrific.
What?
I never want to ever hear about Ben Affleck getting groomed by his mother.
No, I don't want to hear that ever again. Moving on.
What? Oh, fine. And then, so they run out and they go back, they find the car again.
Oh.
But that car has turned into, like, Optimus Prime.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Crossover!
Wait. Yucky Michael Bay Optimus Prime or, like, classic Optimus Prime?
Yucky Michael Bay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was bad. It's all a weed. It just transformed his... It transformed him on a cellular level. This is what happens when you smoke too much Devil's Cabbage, kids. You can't do it. You turn to Michael Bay Optimus Prime.
It's the worst kind of Optimus Prime.
God damn it, by my overdose. Now I'm Michael Bay's Optimus Prime.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, Belly just smacked his fucking forehead on the table.
Please go on for a
Please
fucking
continue.
time. Oh, shit.
Optimus Prime tells them, you guys left me to find the Allspark.
Like, Optimus Prime, what the fuck are you talking about?
And they're like, yeah, what are you talking about? We just got really high inside of you. And Optimus Prime goes, I need to find the Allspark. And he just runs off without telling him any other details.
Oh.
And then the car's gone with the wood panels. That's like his shield. Turns into his shield and sword. Wooden shield and sword.
Is it fucking bad, Optimus Prime?
That's a useless
Yeah.
shield.
Michael Bay Optimus Prime!
Oh, of course, I forgot he was made of wood.
Forgot.
Yeah, wood paneling.
Yeah.
No
Not
good
just
Optimus
any old
Prime
wood
has
fucker.
wood paneling.
Duh.
Duh. And so they're... Where did I leave off? Oh, right, yeah. Optimus Prime ran away. And then they had to go... They just went, decided, let's just go home. Maybe we wrote down our special diary or whatever.
Mm.
But they didn't. They just went home and they can't really remember this note. But Matthew McConaughey goes, it's okay, guys. Like, maybe you'll remember it like in 20 years' time like I did and you'll get high with some other random kids who
It's
just
a
graduated.
vicious fucking cycle.
It's
Yeah.
a vicious cycle. It's a commentary on high school life.
Oh, shit.
Like, your life...
1976.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. But then it turns out that Matthew McConaughey is actually the inventor of time travel.
Oh,
He
God.
invents a Ferrari that can go back in time
Nice.
when it hits 99 miles per hour.
Nice.
And
Inefficient.
he goes back in time. But it turns out it was actually that dude in the top left corner who is actually Michael McConaughey 20 years in the future.
Jason London was Matthew McConaughey
Hey,
the
the whole
whole
time.
time.
And he travels
Oh my
back in time
God.
to make sure this night happens. So then he goes so that in the future he creates the Ferrari and changes his entire life.
Oh my
Boom.
God.
Oh.
Movie over.
Holy shit. I've never had to think that hard about anything in my life.
I am dazed and confused right
Yeah,
now.
I'm both of those things.
And then
That
that's
is-
where it came from, because everyone was like dazed and confused.
Oh my god. This is even more like trippy than Interstellar, which is
Mm.
also another Matthew McConaughey movie. Dude, that's making me, dazed and confused, both of them. The title of the movie. Huh. Do you want to know what it's actually about though?
Yeah, I'd like to know, actually.
Sorry, what the fake alternate version is?
Yeah.
I'm not going to read these because you can sum this movie up in probably 2 lines. It's the end of school and they all have a big party. And that's about it. And
That's about
the movie is literally just about a party that is about to happen but then gets cancelled, but then Matthew McConaughey makes another party. And it's so refreshing. I was talking to George about this. It's so refreshing. Like, nowadays we have these
Have
big...
Matthew McConaughey be
There's
the
got
hero.
like movies these days have to be like a huge
Big.
build up, and part about watching this was like part of like me being in this sort of era of film that we're in at the moment. I kept expecting something huge
Yeah.
just to tear apart like the group of friends or But it was just a movie about a party.
It's just a nice movie about a party. It's like, it's nothing like, we gotta kill Thanos and save the universe. It's like, I don't want my mum to find out I drank beer.
Shit, I hope these older guys can get me home.
I hope I don't get beat up by the older guys. I hope I can kiss a girl on the lips. Like, that's all it is. And I'm
Maybe
making
they'll
it sound
let me
dumb,
smoke a
but
joint.
yeah. Oh, I took a hit of the like, it's so
Whoa.
low scale and it's so lovely.
And it's more just about the interaction between classmates.
It's, yeah.
Oh.
It's,
And
I really
classmates,
liked
like the seniors and the freshmen.
Oh.
There is a horrific ritual
No, it's...
that
Which
the
one?
senior guys have where they rock up to the junior, the junior high, like the junior school. All of these kids who are going into, like older kids who are going to high school, they rock up with huge paddles that some of them have just made in shop class.
Yeah.
They track them down and
Just beat them.
beat them
Just...
with these huge wooden paddles.
Yeah. Just beat them up. And Ben Affleck's one of them. And
Like,
so's that guy in the
beats
top
people
right.
up or gets beaten up?
No, he beats people up.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
That's not a part of your training.
You said something about
Your mum
Ben
wouldn't be okay
Affleck's
with this.
mum chasing away people.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck got chased away by someone's mum. What did you say, with a broom?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got chased away with a fucking shotgun.
Close enough.
Well,
Batman training 101. That's why he made it out.
For real. No, he made... Yeah. He got
He's
it.
getting groomed.
He
He's
get
being
out...
groomed.
He Get Out 2017, real good. But yeah, this movie's cool as hell, and I really liked it. And I think you pretty much nailed it with the John Cena. No, what's his name? Michael Bay, whatever. I'm gonna give you all of the bad Michael Bay movies out of this good movie.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I will give you an ounce.
Of
The sticky green
oh, you can give me a bit of a win. Can I get a little bit of
I
a
don't
win?
accept.
Oh,
Sorry, I forgot that you are straight edge.
Straight edge.
hugs. What is it? Hugs, not drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I do hugs.
He do hugs.
Free.
Wink.
Gear, not beer. Oh wait, no, gear's heroin. Sorry.
Yuck.
Not gear. No gear.
Or beer.
Or beer.
Beer's okay.
No.
Beer, not gear.
Fear.
Beer, not gear.
Fear, the song. Next up is a movie titled Rush.
Which is not Speed, starring Sandra Bullock.
Okay, yeah, Burns, I forgot to call him out because he did a fucking stupid thing.
Yeah.
But
I
Burns,
thought
you tell
Bailey
him.
kept saying Rush, like this movie Rush, and I was like, oh, he must be just getting Speed wrong, because Speed's a great movie with Sandra Bullock and some other people I really forget. But Speed's a
not
good
the
movie
band.
about the...
Not the band.
Not the band
Not
Rush.
the band.
Big
not
Time
the
Rush?
Canadian rock band.
How about
Thank
Big
you.
Time Rush?
Oh, good
No,
show, dude.
That's a good
please, for the
show.
love of heck no.
Nickelodeon, shout out to
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Time Rush.
Hey, quick shout out to Nickelodeon.
I loved Avatar: The Last Airbender. Thanks, guys.
Why are we looking at the IMDb page? Should we
Duh.
look at a
Oh, I
picture?
What are you doing, dude?
I meant to pull up this picture.
Let's look up a picture. Oh,
Is the picture up?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what a photo.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
gorgeous.
it's really
Uh-huh. How gorgeous.
Look at these two sexy boys.
Why, they're so good.
They're so sexy looking. Okay.
Ow.
Sorry, my fault. Alright, so we're looking at the poster for Rushu. 2013 film, 8.1 on IMDb.
Just Rush for all you non-Japanese speaking people.
Yeah,
Mm.
all you anti-weebs.
Couldn't figure it out.
It's a biography drama history. Weird.
Well,
Directed by Ron Howard.
Sorry, can you say the genre again?
Biography drama history.
Heck.
Stars Daniel Bruhl, as you can see there, Chris
Right.
Hemsworth, Olivia Wilde, and
He
some
looks
other
so
people.
much more better looking than he does as Thor.
Then wait, say that again.
He looks better looking on this poster than he does.
Oh yeah,
I think he looks better
as
looking
Thor.
in real life than he does as Thor. People
Yeah.
always say, oh, he looks so
Yeah.
good as Thor. He's a really nice looking Thor. He's really beautiful.
He's just better.
he's
He is
yeah.
better in real life and in this movie.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna steer you in a direction, and I'm gonna see if you want to take that
Yeah.
direction. Okay. I'm just gonna give you a little nudge. Have you noticed the two main actors are from the MCU? That's all I'm saying. Go on with your three
Wait,
questions.
wait.
Who the heck is
Daniel Bruhl?
Daniel Bruhl?
Daniel Bruhl's Zemo in Civil War. Baron Zemo. Baron Von, the main bad guy who does shit all
yeah.
in Civil War because Civil War's dumb. Yeah, exactly. No one fucking
Exactly.
remembers.
I
Yeah,
don't remember this character.
he's the main villain of Civil War, but no one cares because Civil War was kind of sucks.
I see it has Olivia Wilde.
There's no villain.
Yes, there is.
There.
Anyway, we'll talk about that
I
later.
see
There is.
it has
I promise.
Olivia Wilde in it.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's pretty wild.
She's cool.
Yeah.
I like her.
So yeah,
What's
that's
she
all
again?
I'm gonna tell you. 3 questions.
The poster's pretty heckin' rad. It looks like they're wearing the... Okay. What I can see here is 2 Broom Broom F1 cars.
Good pickup.
Wait, F1 cars or just normal cars?
F1.
Okay, F1.
Yeah.
And they're both wearing the same colours, but slightly different colours and sponsors. So I'm going to assume that they're up against each other. What nationality are they?
British and Austrian.
I'm guessing Brill is Austrian.
You'd be guessing correctly.
Very correct.
Alright.
That's right.
Idiot.
Sorry, Bone just realised that there was a villain in Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just realised that
He
villain
was
that
such a nothing character.
Yeah. Civil War the Nothing movie.
I see... It's directed by Ron Howard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the famous porn star with the really huge donger, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Not Jeremy.
Jeremy Howard's dead, dude.
What about John Howard?
Rest in pieces. Alright, so go
on. Is that 3 questions? Have I asked 3 whole questions?
Nationality.
on. Cars, and that's all I remember. I think you got 1.
Fuck yeah. Does one of them have a crash or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You're
Alright.
good at this.
Hit us with them spoilers. Parisu.
Piss.
No, please. Not piss.
Piss.
Pisser.
Pissu. Hey, hit me with that piss, man. No?
No.
Okay.
Put that away.
Alright. So, Baron Zemo, famous Austrian...
We're just going straight into it.
famous Austrian race car driver. This is pre going off his nut and tracking down Winter Soldier, obviously.
Yeah, they were the Autumn Soldiers.
Winter Soldier. He tracked down Winter Soldier.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. And so obviously you can see the slogan here on Rush is everyone's driven by something.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that this is not another Marvel crossover.
Okay.
His name happens to be Baron Zemo with the exact same backstory as the character from Marvel.
And he just so happens to start tracking on the Winter Soldier.
So this is basically a live action version of Pixar's Cars. There you can see Lightning McQueen, aka Chris Hemsworth. So Chris Hemsworth is playing Lightning McQueen, and Daniel Bruhl is playing the truck Mac. They've changed the storyline a little bit though. So Mac is actually the one who races in this timeline. So he's basically a monster truck.
Oh shit.
So Daniel Bruhl, he lines up on the running track, and then the running track's only about 10 meters long, because once you get to the end of the running track, it turns into a road. So you've got 10 meters to completely transmorph yourself into a vehicle.
Oh fuck. That's
So-
pretty cool.
I'm sorry. And so Mac transmorphs himself into a sick monster truck and races. When he crashes and loses all his wheels, I know.
How many wheels
because
has he got?
4.
Whoa.
And so he gets injured and can't maintain the transformation.
Does
And he
it
turns-
affect his human form?
Yes.
Yeah, so he has no limbs.
He has no limbs.
Oh my lord.
What?
He has no limbs. So he's no longer called Mac, he's just No Limb Dave. So he
No
becomes
live Dave or no live Dan.
Dave. And so he becomes a
He
huge...
turned into Dave Brule, not to be confused with Dave Grohl.
Thank you.
Or Daniel Bruhl.
Or Dan Brule.
And so,
Dave.
Dave. And so he becomes a raging alcoholic.
Oh shit.
But,
Uh-huh.
you know, no arms. Bit difficult to maintain that. So eventually he just turns to coke.
Because he can just smack his head on the table anytime, doesn't he?
Exactly. He just got to roll on the floor.
Smart. Very smart.
And so his dear friend Lightning McQueen goes, you know what? I'll race the big monster trucks to raise money to put you into a big rehab facility.
Oh my word.
To save your gosh darn heckin' life, boy.
Gosh darn heck alive.
Gosh darn heckin' life. And so Crims Hemsworth, Crispy Hems, sorry. Yes.
Crispy Hemingway. What's up? What? Yeah.
We had the fan on the whole time,
Oh no.
making noise.
I hope that's gonna be okay.
We'll find out.
We'll see.
Anyway, so Crispy Hemingway.
Crispy Hemingway.
Chris Hemingway.
So he transmorphs into a good sick F1 car, and races against all the big monster trucks. You know, monster trucks are bigger,
They're
so you've got
huge.
the length advantage.
Oh dear.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, it's like in a running race.
To
If
be
someone
honest,
has a long nose.
I can barely drive myself.
Yeah.
And so, oh shit! Side note: only now am I recalling that this is a fucking biography.
Yep. And it's a history film.
That's real, and it happened.
It happened. This happened.
Heck off. And so Chris Hemsworth gets out there, and one of the competitors, this huge, just ghoulish looking truck, Olivia Wilde. Obviously lots of like hair and makeup gone into transmorphing her into a grotesque truck.
Uh-huh.
And it's grotesque.
It's a grave digger.
It's a
Yes.
Oh.
Anyway, and so he's racing to raise money to save his limbless friend.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, Olivia Wilde is like, I will pay for rehab if we turn this into like a death arena.
Whoa, like Death Race.
Yeah. You guys seen Death Race?
Yeah.
No,
So
I haven't seen Death Race.
I fucking hate you, dude.
You
Don't fucking reference shit you've not seen.
Why?
stop.
That's like 90% of my humor. That's all I can do. That's all I've got, guys. You can't take that from me.
Okay. And so that happens. He wins a lot of money, saves his friend, but he dies of leukemia.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Wait, who?
Crispy Hemingway.
No.
So Crispy Hemingway, just so I can get this straight, Crispy Hemingway dies of leukemia, and his best friend Mac and me has no limbs.
Yeah, but he's not addicted to coke anymore.
That's pretty good.
That's okay. It's a big
So
plus.
this happened IRL,
Yeah.
1976. Weird time, right?
Yeah.
What a weird time.
Drugs were all the craze back then.
Yeah.
Just need to put forward again, we don't condone drug use.
We
No.
hate it.
Fam.
Bad.
Sorry, I just used that completely unironically.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You
I'm
did.
so sorry.
Well, I was trying to breeze past it by saying
You had to bring it up.
by
I'm
saying
so sorry.
No, you had to.
we don't condone it, but we like to watch movies where drugs are used.
I'd also like to say
For plot devices.
I do not condone the use of fam unironically.
Oh fuck! No one.
No, do
condones
not.
that,
That's
dude.
worse than drugs, honestly.
That's a fate worse than death and a drug worse than life. So, were you done?
Yeah,
God, you did very well.
I'm glad.
You did so well.
There are some very big similarities there.
Yeah. The thing for me
Was it
is-
the transmorphing into cars?
It was the
Yeah.
transforming of the
Yeah.
cars that really did it for me.
Yeah.
Also, Olivia Wilde being, so to say, grotesque.
Grotesque.
Olivia Wilde being grotesque is also pretty spot on.
Yeah.
What? I'm not attracted to Olivia Wilde. I don't like her face.
I didn't know what to say there.
Neither did I.
Yeah,
Um,
either. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to read you this summary. Actually, do we even really need to? You could probably sum it up pretty succinctly.
This is about two rival Formula 1 race car drivers.
So they're not best friends?
No, not really.
Well, kind of idea
sort
now.
of.
I'm an idiot. I asked you if they were rivals.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth is John Hunt. Very, very famous Formula 1 driver. Junt, as they call him. And Niki Lauda is the other one. Is Daniel Bro.
Do you know what his mum said when he was like 6 and he was like mumbling under his breath? She was like, Niki, louder! What were you saying about the movie?
Yeah, and they're rivals. It's based on a true story. It's really happened. Niki Lauda becomes world champion. John Hunt has always pretty much been better than Niki Lauda. But he hates the fact that he has won the world championship and he hasn't. So, they go into this next one, the next year's one, 1976. And they go into the world championship. Niki Lauda spins out, catches fire, his car catches fire, and he gets like all these bad facial burns. He gets taken to the hospital for a month. Bad. John Hunt continues to win pole position, like just first. Yeah. Almost catching up to
Hunt's
Niki Lauda.
A piece of heck.
Niki Lauda comes out of hospital.
No, I feel like I can't hate on a guy just because he's good at what he does.
He's good.
Yeah, no. Niki Lauda comes out of hospital with severe facial scarring and everything to fucking race in the world championships. He's still in the lead. And he just goes, I'm gonna fucking beat this guy anyway. I don't care. Just whatever. I just crashed my car and I had like a near-death experience. Fully near-death experience.
He shouldn't have been driving either.
He shouldn't have been driving. He shouldn't be alive, honestly. I've seen that crash. He was in a fucking inferno of 800 degrees Celsius flames for a minute.
He was fucked up real bad. And then he comes back, and then he just like.
And then he decides, actually, I don't want to race anymore.
Yeah. And
then John Hunt wins, and he becomes world champion.
And then also, I think.
So he never achieved his dream, but what he did get was just horrific mutilation to his body.
Niki Lauda was already world champion, and then he becomes world champion again later on.
Well, that's the only time James Hunt became world champion, I think.
Yeah, that's the only time he did. They both become world champion.
Right, okay.
It's a cool movie, I recommend it.
Very good movie. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a fucked burning inferno out of a healthy rivalry.
I'm gonna give you a Formula 3 car.
Cheers, dude.
Is that it? That's pretty good.
That's fucking awesome.
You're gonna have to learn how to drive now.
We can smoke that ounce in it.
Oi, nice.
Sticky green stuff.
Do not turn it into Michael Bay Optimus Prime.
I will cry. I will fucking cry if you do that, Jackson. I will cry and disown you as a friend.
What if it's a wood panel for an F3 car?
No.
Sorry.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna shit. So that was Spoilers Please. Thank you very much for listening.
It was a very bad episode.
Yeah, this was a shit one.
This is a very bad episode.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
But I don't condone drug use and how much drug references we put in this one.
I've been Bailey Lancaster.
I've been Jackson Pereira.
And I've been Tom Berners.
Thank you a lot.
Bad.
Bye!